Hey, this is Erica Chakowski with DevOps.com, and I am here at DOES 2015. I'm talking to Ernest Mueller. He's a lean systems manager at Alien Vault. And Ernest, you gave some very interesting case studies today. And one of the things that you'd mentioned was that, hey, it's very good to get kind of a cross-pollination across all of these different case studies so people can see that things are possible for them. They can't discount one single case study or another because there are common themes that come up.
Right.
One of the common themes that I really like and I thought resonated was this idea of when DevOps succeeds, you improve the quality of life overall for engineers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So the reason I got into technical management in the first place was I had been working on one of those huge client server projects. I'm old, right? And it had lasted for 3 years and then turned into a complete failure. And I was working with a bunch of really great engineers, people that went on to really illustrious careers, but they had a hard time. They felt like they had really wasted years of their life, and that motivated me to go into technical management because I felt like a lot of what went wrong was just about management. I felt like I could probably do a better job. And as I got more involved in operations, your average operations engineer doesn't feel like they're having a great time in life frequently, right? The operations gig is very hard. I've worked for places where, on call was 200 calls a week, just kind of crushing workloads. And I really feel like DevOps is key to not just improving your cycle time and your quality of your product, but those techniques really can help you improve the quality of life of all of the engineers involved.
Yeah, if you want to talk metrics, you're talking metrics in terms of divorce and illness and things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, in one of my later jobs, we tracked developer joy as a specific thing.
Awesome.
We would send surveys out on, get net promoter score on how people were feeling in their jobs, and that became a very important tracking metric for us as we transformed kind of our processes and technology. Because if you have happy employees, you really unlock that innovation and initiative that they have. And if people feel like they're treading water to get by every day, it's very hard for them to accept change, become tolerant of culture change, because you don't feel like you can, right? Your back is against the wall. So I think that we talk about quality of life a little bit under the broader aegis of culture. We're always like DevOps culture, so things will be quite good, but I feel like that doesn't put a fine enough point on it where, really, this is about making people's lives easier, and not just our customers, but the people that are working for our company and creating these. There's really no call to burn them out and put undue stressors on their lives as a result.
Right, because I think a lot of DevOps is about managing finite resources, and there really is something to say about there being a finite emotional resource for any one given person.
Absolutely, absolutely. The kind of lean principle of any particular point in your value chain really should only be about 80% allocated for optimal results. Well, that's interestingly close to the kind of Google made famous the 20% time that you give engineers to do whatever. Like that's not. That has both direct impact to the value that engineers are feeling out of their lives, but it's actually also more efficient. It's not, sometimes people treat quality of life as, well, we have to give them more money or time, and we're just doing it because we're socialists and want, and we're going to value those people having a better life over results. But as so many other things in DevOps, that's a false dichotomy. You don't have to compromise quality for speed with DevOps, and you don't have to compromise those things for the lives of the people working on them.
All right. Well, hey, Ernest, I really appreciate you talking about this. This is an important topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.